Hey guys, HerbQuest here with a pretty epic progress video for both the channel and the Ironman account in general. Starting off here is a clip of me finishing the Chambers of Xeric book series because I didn't know this when I was doing raids way back when raids came out, but in order to have the Book of the Boss in your player-owned house, you have to actually pick up the book after you defeat the boss. And I had only done this for a couple bosses, so I had to go back into raids, and I got lucky and actually only had to do 2 raids to get the rest of the books. I didn't get anything from the raids themselves, unfortunately, but I did get a chance to pick up the book and open it before discarding it so I could later screenshot it at my player-owned house. And then here I am doing a home kill. 3rd raid on the counter. I don't know how many I did before the counter. And then here I am on my alt account. I decided to go for the Arceus favor, and I did the Client of Karen quest on this account as well. I'm mostly doing this library mini game, not so much so I have the Arceus favor, but so that I have all the books, so that I can continue on with part 2 of the audiobook series. And then I came back to Ceradome and God Wars in hopes of getting myself an Armado crossbow, because I do want to eventually grind a lot of raids out, but unfortunately I don't have the gear to do it very efficiently right now. So I'm just trying to upgrade to an Armado crossbow. I'm up to 98 defense now as well, so one more level to another 99. And I've been getting better at Sarah God Wars as well. As you can see here, I'm going in with 6 stams and 625 chins. And we'll cut to the end of the clip in a second, and we'll see that I've used most of the supplies. I also have made a habit of not picking up very many items from God Wars, like the Ruined Plate Skirt. I ended up discarding that because it weighs you down while you're running around. But I've been ending up going down to the last stamina potion, as you can see the last dose there. And now my trips are more dependent on how many stamina potions I bring. I don't really need as much healing supplies or as much prayer supplies. Well, prayer supplies I do, you gotta get lucky on the prayer drops. But when you don't pick up like the noted snape grass and unicorn horns and random ass ruin items you get, you can do your bones to peaches a lot quicker and heal a lot quicker. And in this clip, I got crashed on my last ecumenical key there, so I went over to the Wilderness God Wars dungeon to work on my Slayer task of spiritual creatures. Pretty active place nowadays with the Wilderness Slayer. And this guy up here, we were fighting over the imps a little bit, and I decided let's not share the imps anymore. And I just sort of lit up my Dragon Dagger special attack there and took him out of the game. And then went about my day with grabbing some more ecumenical keys as if nothing happened. He didn't have very good loot anyway, though. And then this guy comes up, different guy. I think I attacked him before, though, but I didn't keep the clip of that. And he comes back with his blowpipe. And we'll just see what happens here. Wish I would have had live commentary for this. But he doesn't change his prayers. And I just 2-hit him. Like, wow, that was easy. And pause, look at the loot. Toxic blowpipe and 16k scales? And I'm an Ironman. I can't take any of that. I just PK'd a blowpipe. That's like, I don't even know how much blowpipes are anymore, but that's multiple mils, I'm sure. 16k Zulra scales isn't cheap. And since the loot was already on the ground, I can't hop onto an alt and come pick it up. And my alt doesn't even have 2k total, so I had to sit there and watch it until the guy came back. That was pretty interesting. And then did some more Saradomin God Wars once I got myself up to 5 keys. Those wilderness tasks for the 5 keys really help a lot, at least for getting the first 3 because it's the same drop rate. I don't know if it's worth it to go for the 4th and 5th one, but you get the first 3 a whole heck of a lot faster. And here you can see I'm stepping it up a bit and bringing 9 stamina pots instead of 6. And I didn't do so well that trip, but I decided to try it again with 9 stams again, same setup, and I ended up getting one of my best Saradomin trips yet, kills wise, and with this trip. I don't think I showed how many chins I had, but this kill, there's the pet. Yeah, I just got the pet. I don't even have the Armadillo crossbow yet, but Zilliana Jr. on kill count 646. I was pretty excited for that. It's stuff like this that makes me want to do live commentary because I remember when I got it, I just sort of shouted out loud, "Holy shit, I just got the pet!" And yeah, that sort of moment is just golden, and it's hard to capture special moments like that because you never know when it's going to happen with how RNG is. You'd have to be recording like all the time, but luckily it's on voiceover commentary at least. And then I finished up with some more Saradomin kills. I kept on getting lucky with the brews and restores drop. Nice little trip extensions. If you keep on getting those, it's worth it to bring all the extra stams. And now since I'm not picking up rune items and whatnot, I can just extend my trip and chill here for hours and hours, which should eventually increase my chances of getting the Armadillo crossbow. I just hope I don't run out of chins before then because I've already grinded up to 99 hunter on black chins, but can always go for rank. But I was also thinking about trying the regular method of Sarah, or maybe even going over to demonic gorillas for a little while, camp out for a Zenite shard. Because if I got a Zenite shard, then I could upgrade to a Necklace of Anguish, which would be pretty decent. I don't know if that gives worse defensive stats than the Fury, though, because I recently swapped out my Avas for the range cape to trade the little bit of ranged offensive for the defensive, and it's definitely more worth it to bring a range cape than Avas because I get hit significantly less. But I think the Necklace of Anguish gives significantly more ranged attack bonus than anything comparable to Ava's device by far, though, I'm sure. I know there's people that can do like record kills for Saradomin and get multiple hundreds of kills per trip, but since I've been used to getting like 10 kills a trip, I'm ecstatic to start getting in the 50 kill range, and I feel like it's only going to get better and better because I'm building confidence with the inventories that have less food supplies in them and more stamina pots, and I feel like I can eventually get up to the point where I could try for a record with chins because I can't do the one prayer flick method that Bodhi does to prayer flick the minions while you're fighting the boss, but I don't think that could be done very easily with chins, at least while getting 3 hits per wall. And I believe the current record holder did it with chins without prayer flicking the minions while you're running around, just while you're after you've killed the boss, which I'm getting pretty good at prayer flicking those minions, the minions at that point in time as well. So for future content, you'll see me at Saradome and God Wars again when I get the crossbow. And until then, I'll be doing part 2 of the audiobook series with the Arceus Library. And also, real quick, for the end of the video here, you might have noticed in my description that I randomly got demonetized on one of my videos because it was deemed inappropriate. But recently, it got reviewed and it's remonetized again. But I'm still going to leave a link down in the description for my Streamlabs in case anyone wishes to donate to the channel directly, and you'll be recognized monthly for it in a video if you want. You could also donate anonymously too and just put a little note that says that you don't want to be recognized or whatever, and that's totally fine too. But for anyone who does appreciate the series and does wish to support the channel, that'd be really great. But if you don't, just a like is good enough for me. This is the first time I've asked for likes, but I'm not really asking for likes. That just feels good to get them. I like to be different in that respect, not asking for likes and subs every video, but I am this video because I've just completed an entire audiobook series and I feel like this whole YouTube hobby is becoming a thing for me and I'm hoping to keep on making videos. So I'll see you guys in the future with part 2 of the audiobook series and some more Ironman games, and Deadman Seasonal is coming around the corner in a month or so. And along with the tournament as well, I'll be doing the tournament again. I think I'll try to shoot for daily videos on the tournament. And I also plan on doing the tournament completely solo this time. I was with Soup last time and Dark World Order before that, and I think Dark World Order before that too, but this time I think I want to go for the they have an award for solo players. I think I'm going to shoot for that because I'm pretty decent at Iron Man, and Iron Man Dead Man seems kind of fun, so we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted on my progress when that comes out. And I'll see you guys soon with some audiobooks. Peace.